All right, guys, we are back with another Gekishin Squadra video. That is a bit loud. Let me try this. All right. Yeesh. All right. We are back with another Gekishin Squadra video. It looks like Squadra Talk Season 6 is in 47 hours now at around 3 a.m. UTC. What does this mean? What do these colors mean? Yellow and purple, pinkish, maybe even a rosé. But interestingly, the yellow and orange is a bit of a new color here. Could this mean Super Saiyan? I've seen some people say Janemba, specifically the pre-transformed Janemba. That could be pretty interesting. What other things could we think? Like maybe future Trunks, like a Sword of Hope Trunks. A Sword of Hope Trunks in his fucking Super Saiyan Rage state. And as you can see, the season 6 also has a slightly different hue. The lettering for this, the color, has actually always been a little bit of a hint to every season. And with this bluish fade into the yellow, the yellow fade into this bluish tint, I'm actually pretty convinced that this could be a future Trunks Sword of Hope with Goku Black season. A future season, if you will. Now, the yellow could also be future Gohan, a color very heavily associated with future Gohan. And of course, this is me just spitballing here. Baby actually does have some ties to these colors as well. A lot of his attacks are purple, and he's also very heavily associated with yellow because of his shoulder blades in Super Baby 2 being yellow as well. But that's about it when it comes to some, like, he usually has yellow and purple, but that's about it. Like, I think it's more likely that we're getting Goku Black, more so to tie in with Xenoverse, and yellow with the future Trunks, a Sword of Hope Trunks. That could be pretty good to tie in with Goku Black to make a future themed kind of season. Because usually with these seasons and the character picks, there's usually a pair and then one outlier. We saw this with... We saw this in most of the seasons. I don't think so in season 2. But we did see it in season 1, 3, 4, and 5. Namely, in season 1, we had Buu Saga with 3Ku and Gotenks, who are a pair, and then we had Topo as sort of like a third, as an extra. Then in season 2, they kind of just threw random things at the wall, just hype characters. They had Ulton, they had 4Vegeta, they had Broly. I guess you could say that both Ulton and Broly, at least the specific Broly that was used in this game, it's Second Coming. That's closer to the Buu Saga as well, so you could say that, but I guess it's more so just Ulton and 4Vegeta both having stuns. Who knows? In season 3, we had fusions, we had Vegito, we had Kefla as sort of like a pairing, and then as a third character, we also had Bardock. You could also say that there were 3 different Super Saiyans there. There's Super Vegito, but there was also the 2 different legendary Super Saiyans. There was the green one from the Universe 6, but also the original Super Saiyan from the Bardock special, Bardock himself. But it was at least a themed season for fusions. Season 4, of course, very clearly, we had 2 God Gokus. So we had 2 gods. We had God Goku and God Vegeta. And then, as a third, we had Majin Buu. And in season 5, we had 2 Dragon Ball characters, as well as Frieza as the outlier and the headliner. So, we can expect that this season will probably also have a theme with 2 characters part of this theme, as well as an outlier. And usually the outlier isn't really mentioned in this. Give me a second. Let me pull up the season 5 picture as well, just to compare. All right, so this is the picture from season 5, the thumbnail for that Squadra talk. The purple is a little different. That one, this one has a more darker colors. That is more similar to Frieza's purple. Meanwhile, the pink here, the pinkish purple, is definitely much closer to the aura of Rosé. And as well as the blue here, that's more so an indicator of Frieza's. Frieza also has blue elements, but I guess you could also argue Bulma. And yeah, Frieza's known to be like related to blue, purple, and white. So this was very clearly just talking about trying to hint at a Frieza releasing. So we can expect that this Squadra talk also has something to do with it as well. And the season 5 in Squadra talk, that color is also the same as the Nyoibo, the power pole. So again, another hint. Let's go look back at the other seasons again. Let me pull up the season 5 image, which I realized I actually had. Squadra talk season 4. Right here, the half-year anniversary. They had God. If I remember correctly, they actually have God. Yeah, there it is. God Goku on the left there, and God Vegeta on the right. They're actually in the background, and there is red on the top and on the season 4 itself, and the blue that falls off. I think that's just to have two contrasting colors. Can't exactly link that to Boo, since he's also more associated with pink, more well, specifically purple, and bubblegum pink. Purple with his energy blast, pink because, well, not deep purple, just like pink purple, rather than the purple pink that we have on screen up here at the top right, the rosé color, if you will. So I think it's pretty likely that this is Goku Black, a Sword of Hope Trunks. I don't think they'll burn Future Gohan here. Maybe they'll do a tag Android 17 and 18 eventually with the Future Gohan. I hope that we can see more tag characters that are like the Gammas, or at least play similarly, but maybe share one big health pool like their ultimate. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the Squadra Talk thumbnail and just looking at doing my predictions based on that. I was originally going to do a predictions video, but they've already released the thumbnail for this. I'll still upload a video on what I want to see in Season 6. Just maybe later today or tomorrow morning. We'll see. But I'll try and get it out before the Squadra Talk comes out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.